Have you guys heard of astrocartography? Most people have heard of that. That just means mapping by the stars. But astrocartography is just one part of this greater picture of astrolocality. Back in 2008, I took a few intensive courses with a Western and Vedic astrologer and classical astrologer, Moses Sirigar, who focuses on relocation work a lot of the time. And I knew that, like at that point, I'd traveled to about 25 countries. I knew I was going to keep traveling, and I really wanted to bring as much consciousness to it as possible. And I knew this existed, but I didn't know at what depths I could take it to. And I found it to be one of the most enlightening paths of study and personal growth, and going into studying one's maps. It's a tool to put up your radar, your soul's radar. Where on the planet are my power places for these kinds of archetypal energies? Right? What am I calling into my life? How do I find the places that are going to support that? So it's really about kind of, these are like your astrological antennae, around the globe. And it's a really, really amazing, interesting study. And I really feel that the transits of this next decade, or the decade we're in, the 2010s, are a real invitation for us to really explore this and to integrate it into our lives. And I'll go into that in a little bit. One of the other reasons I think a lot of us here are Sagittarian generations. So what do I mean by that? So first, Sagittarius, is the sign of the gypsy, the pilgrim, the nomad, the vagabond, the hero on the quest. Right? Now, generations are ruled by the outer planets because the outer planets move very slowly. So we have Uranus in Sagittarius, Neptune in Sagittarius, and Pluto in Sagittarius during a lot of the last 25, 30 years. So Neptune in Sagittarius, 1970 to 1984. So this was my generation. Some people here, a generation who idealized travel, right? And they dream it into these visionary mythologies. Neptune in Sagittarius, right? The Uranus in Sagittarius is 1981 to 1988. And so these are these hopeful philosophers, and they're optimistically seeking to inspire humanity, to spread the word of kind of unity and liberated human experience, and cultural exchange, right? Honest, equal cultural exchange. The Pluto and Sag generation was born in 1995, and then Pluto stepped out of Sag in 2008. And these are like spiritual enthusiasts, very deep transformers of all things philosophical, cosmological. These are some pretty deep travelers, And these are the souls that were born, during 9/11, with the context of jihad in their minds, with the internet in their minds. And so they've come to really excavate and really cathartically shift all the concepts of national and global and religious. Right? Why is this important? Because this Sagittarian ethos is all about like the travels around the world and the kinds of philosophies and ethics that we develop through that experience. And that's why I feel like these generations are the pioneers in the integration of this language of relocation astrology. Because this is another level of intentional, conscious interaction with the world at large.